If you're dropping songs and getting silence in return, you're probably missing the part that matters most, the release strategy. Today, I want to share a smarter way to release your music. Not just upload and hope. We're talking feedback, fan engagement, and features that will actually help you grow. Hi, welcome to Boombox. My name is Noise London, aka Fabio. And if you're interested in videos on production, mixing, mastering, and marketing your music, just remember to like this video and hit that subscribe button. Okay, so here's what most artists do. Upload the track, drop a few posts here and there, and hope for the best. The result? Crickets. No plan, no real data, and no fan involvement. If you want your release to matter, you need momentum even before it drops. So let's go over 5 strategies that are gonna make sure that your song pops when it drops. As artists, when we have a body of work, let's say 2 to 5 tracks of music that we're really happy with, it can be tricky deciding which song to release first. So why not share that body of work with people close to you, or maybe even your audience, to help better understand which track you should put a lot of effort into marketing and releasing. So roughly about a month before your release, create a private playlist of your demos. Include alternate versions or even works in progress. You might even be surprised when people tell you that the track you thought was an underdog that you were going to put to one side ends up being everybody's favorite. With the Boombox playlist feature, it's easy to put those tracks into one place and share them. From there, you can see who's listening to what, how many times they're listening to it, and which tracks are getting the most plays. Plus, you can even request comments for feedback. And if you're a little worried about sharing unreleased work, you can even set a password. Plus, the playlist is customizable with your branding and your artwork. So people know it's coming from you, and they have access to your social and website links in case they want to discover a little bit more. After sending it out and getting people's feedback, you can decide which version you want to release or gather some early buzz around. At this point, you may have decided on one track. However, there are a couple of versions, and you can't quite wrap your head around which version is better. Again, why not let your fans decide? Not only does it give them a sneak preview into what you're making, but it makes them feel more connected to you as an artist because they are part of the process in you choosing which song comes out next. Or in this case, which version. With the Boombox Polls feature, you can upload 2 or more tracks, and fans can seamlessly switch between each one and vote for their favorite. This is great for different versions, different mixes, masters, and or choosing a single. Another great way to build excitement is giving your fans something exclusive before the release. A lot of artists tend to do this after the release, but before it comes out, sharing something like an acoustic or stripped back version can be really powerful. Not only are you sharing a more vulnerable version of yourself, but people can connect with the record in a different way and potentially even start to understand the message of the lyrics and the melody a little bit more. And that's because with that perfect production being taken away and just left with you, the artist, and maybe 1 or 2 instruments, the audience can get a sense of what it might have been like hanging out with you in the studio as you were writing that record. When sharing a file with your audience from Boombox, again, it will show your artist branding, artwork, and links to your socials and website. Plus, there's a great looking and sounding professional player and an easy way for them to download the track. This can create real anticipation and connection. Generally speaking, when releasing a song, it's considered as 1 or 2 different genres. However, if you open it up to people to remix it, all of a sudden you can cover a lot more ground, inviting new audiences from different genres into your project and getting to know you as an artist. Additionally, members and producers of the electronic and dance music community are looking for high quality and original acapellas. By putting your stems out into the wild and getting people to remix it, you could create a stronger package to deliver on release day, including some of those remixes. What you're going to want to do is package stems together, which would include something like drums, instruments, and vocals. And make sure you add the BPM and key of the song. If you don't have access to the stems, you can use the Boombox built-in AI stem splitter, which will break your track down into 4 separate stems. You can make it easy for potential remixers to download the files by sharing the folder link, and then choose the best remix and drop your track alongside it. By releasing remixes, you have the chance of reaching more fans from different genres and potentially building a deeper connection. Now that you've got momentum, it's time to go wide. What does that even mean? Time to go wide? Strange. I write some strange things sometimes. At Boombox, we offer distribution to all the major streaming outlets, plus more. And with the link below, you can access this for 30 days for free. Once you've got your bits ready from steps 1 to 4, it's a good idea to schedule your release in advance and handle everything from one place. You can store and share your files in the cloud storage on Boombox, and I'll distribute it from the same place. My tip here is to have 2 to 3 weeks of runway to use everything that we've just covered. Let's do a quick recap on the full playbook. Tip number 1, use the playlist sharing feature to collect data and feedback. Number 2, use polls to A/B test your mix or version. Number 3, give away an acoustic or alternate version of your song to build a deeper connection with your fans. Number 4, launch a remix contest to reach fans in other genres. And number 5, use Boombox to distribute it for 30 days for free. Link below. This isn't about going viral. It's all about creating community, data-driven decisions, and creating a buzz even before you hit release day. If you found this video useful, please consider hitting the like button, subscribing to our channel, and checking out the other videos on the Boombox YouTube channel. Good luck with your release, and happy music making. Peace!